Hello and welcome, my soul tribe. I hope that all is well in your world. I know these energies have been intense and navigating has been intense. So this reading or these messages are just basically going to be some loving messages for you on your journey at this time. I am using two of my decks that I haven't featured in a while. I'm featuring my Bloom, Rise and Shine Through Challenging Times, and also Divine Masculine, Love and Loyalty. Keep in mind that you don't have to stay attached to any sort of label, but this is just kind of sacred masculine energy. Okay? Or it can be counterpart energy. It depends on what resonates, most for you here. But this is just going to be supportive. This is going to go through all the zodiacs, okay? So receive what resonates, release what does not. If you're interested in any of my decks, the link to my shop is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and begin. Starting with Aries. What is a loving message for Aries on their journey at this time? Wow. Let unconditional love in. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be loved by the highest love, by those who love you unconditionally. Okay, allow yourself to receive that love in this moment. Okay, and we also have ground your energy by spending time in nature. Like I said, these energies and the shifts have been pretty wild, right? There's been a lot going on. So if you feel you've been had a lot of anxiety, you've been stuck in your head, taking time to literally just sit on the ground and ground and connect with the earth. Okay, connect with nature. If you have pets, spending time with your pets, but just being present and taking that time to focus your energy on the connection, okay, with the earth or with nature, and how that nurtures, your heart space, okay? But definitely let that unconditional love in, and that tells me that love is going to be showing up for you more, and that you put a lot of that out into the universe, and that's going to be coming back to you, okay? So let's get a message from a counterpart. Keep in mind, like I said, don't be attached to labels, but this would be a sacred masculine or sacred counterpart energy, whether you've met or you haven't met yet. Let's get a message for Aries. We have, I love that I can talk with you about anything. So this is somebody who's going to be open. This is somebody that appreciates your time, your efforts, your presence. They find their time with you to be sacred, okay? And they feel safe with you, okay? That's something that's coming through here. So this person, whether you know them or you don't, you're going to have a lot of conversations here. And this person's going to express their appreciation to you, that they feel that they can open up and share anything with you, okay? Sounds like, a relationship that has a very strong, grounded friendship as well. Okay, let's move on to Leo. What is the best message here for Leo? A message of love and support for Leo. Make your self-care and joy a priority. I love this one. Okay, and we have maintain a spiritual practice that aligns and supports you. So choose a spiritual practice that aligns and supports you, and either create space for more joy, create space for more self-care in your life, or is a spiritual practice that you enjoy. Now, you can turn many things into a spiritual practice. You can turn dance into a spiritual practice. But it's all about creating space right now and aligning with your joy and making sure that's a priority in your life, especially if you've been overworking or you are feeling like you're kind of burned out at this time. Take that time for your self-care and joy, okay? Now, I know that self-care can be it's not overwhelming, but take a lot of energy. So choose things that are simple, choose things that light you up and energize you, okay, or bring you that result, help you calm down or ground your energy or bring you strength. Whatever it is that you're wanting to feel and amplify, focus on that, okay? That's a message that's coming through here. There's also a kind of hidden message within these words that's saying that, like, you deserve to be a priority, okay? You deserve to receive love and receive support, okay, with your spiritual journey. I know many of us, are spread throughout the world in different places and spaces where we may not receive that appreciation, from those around us if we're around those who aren't as awakened or are not necessarily in full alignment with us, right? And there's somewhat of a purpose for that. But being Leo, you're the sun card, you're that bright, brilliant light, and you like to shine. But make sure that you are maintaining those spiritual practices, creating space for that joy so that you can shine authentically here, okay? Because that also ties in with your life purpose, okay? Life purpose doesn't have to be one single thing. It can just literally being present in your light, being present in your, in your divinity, in your power here, okay? So let's go ahead and get a love message for you. Love message for Leo from a sacred energy, sacred masculine energy, sacred counterpart energy. We have you challenge me and I love it. Well, doesn't that align with you, Leo? Okay, so this is an energy coming forward that is inspired by you, grows through your, through your presence, through your practices, but kind of through learning from you and your dedication and what it is that brings you joy and the way that you prioritize yourself here, okay? This person enjoys that challenge. They're not insecure. They enjoy growing and evolving with you. That's kind of the energy that is coming through here. You inspire them. You are that bright light. You might even lovingly call them out sometimes, right? You might be aligned with this person or you may not at this time. This is just a message for you to receive right now. I'm hearing they enjoy how you shine. They enjoy how you shine. They enjoy how you lead. Okay, this is somebody who would be comfortable with you leading. This is somebody who's secure in themselves. But again, humble, where, they're wanting to grow. Okay, it actually energizes them to be challenged here. Okay, when you challenge them to align more with themselves or to discover their own divinity, perhaps. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward to Sagittarius. So what is a loving message for Sagittarius on their journey at this time? Allow yourself to surrender to the transformation and rise like the radiant goddess you are, okay? So you may be doing a lot of shadow work at this time. You may be, really tapping into discovering your divinity, okay? Your personal power. You're releasing a lot, okay? I'm seeing like that phoenix energy coming through here, right? You could be doing a lot of feminine energy healing at this time, a lot of feeling, all the crunchy bits that don't feel great, right? The emotions that you're feeling, you're holding space for to transmute and clear. You're releasing things that don't serve your highest and greatest good. And you're surrendering what is outside of your control. You're surrendering, to source, that which isn't for your highest good or isn't yours to take on. That's a sacred practice, and that's not always easy, Sagittarius. So, if there are certain things that you felt you were trying to control that were outside of your control, setting that intention, putting the momentum in the direction you would like it to go in, right? But also surrendering and trusting that things are working out for things are working out for you. That your desires are being attracted to you, and that you might be in a space of being in the in-between right now, which can be uncomfortable, right? Like I said, those crunchy bits. So you're doing the releasing of like the old programming and the, old imprints and, healing those emotional wounds. But you're going to feel like that transformation is all going to be worth it, as you align with a higher timeline, as you meet this divine self, this divine version of yourself that you maybe have not yet met before. Okay, let's get one more for Sagittarius. Share your unique gifts with the world, right? All this transformation is happening in your life because you are powerful. and you have these powerful gifts to share with the world. And what those gifts are what you enjoy doing, whether it is your artwork, whether it is your, sharing your clair abilities, whether you are a seer or a healer, maybe a Reiki practitioner, or, there's some healing modality that you really, it just comes naturally to who you are, whatever that is. Okay, maybe it's even just your presence, right? Your goddess presence could be that as well. Share those unique gifts with the world, and I feel like that's also going to be coming back to you in a very, very loving and a loving way, and with much celebration. Okay, and to embrace the uniqueness of your gifts, to not try and put them into any sort of box or category, or to be like this person or that person, right? But to let them just be yours, just be unique, that they don't compare. Okay, and the sharing piece of it is, giving and receiving in balance. Okay, so a lot transforming in your world, Sagittarius. Let's get the sacred masculine or counterpart. Could be feminine energy as well. You just take what resonates. For Sagittarius, I appreciate when you speak highly of me. Okay, so maybe your gift here is how you see others, or that you see their gifts, or the way that you speak to others. You could have a particularly healing or important vibration within your voice. You could be someone who sings, or you, for your career, or just even the people that you meet, what you share with them, okay, really uplifts them, inspires them. I'm kind of getting the energy of an earth angel coming through here, Sagittarius. But I feel like the more you appreciate this person, again, like it comes back to you. This person mirrors, that appreciation back to you. You might have the love language here of sharing and speaking, right? Speaking about love, speaking about what you appreciate with each other, and that's also what this person has too. Or you're just very much aware of, how they receive love and how you receive love, and that creates a beautiful, beautiful relationship. But I feel like you truly see people, Sagittarius. You truly see them for who they are, completely. Maybe it's not always in their light, right? Maybe you see shadow as well. But I think you choose to embolden, you choose to inspire, you choose to uplift. I feel like, again, you would probably lovingly call people out as well. But I feel like you appreciate and you support others, and then they also appreciate and support you. And all of that, I'm hearing love and affection, is going to be coming back to you here. Now keep in mind, this could be somebody you're connected with currently, or somebody that, you align with in the future, somebody that you're calling in. Because sometimes when we're going through a transformation, it's like we're not yet fully, through that transformation. We can kind of get mixed manifestations, right? Until we choose and we align and we clear what's important for us to clear, to make room for, the next level of our life. So honor where you are in your timeline. And like I said, this might not be somebody in your life right now, but this might be somebody coming into your life. All right. Let's go to Pisces. What is a loving message for Pisces at this time on their journey? We have express yourself creatively, however feels best for you and is healthiest for you, right? Whether it's, your movement with your body, singing, dancing, yoga, writing, drawing. Creative expression can be so empowering, but it also can help inspire others as well. Okay, but there's maybe been this sense of not feeling like you can express yourself creatively. You know, maybe you've had to, maybe with your career or just with life in general, you know, you've been working out of your left side of your brain a lot, okay? Kind of more so in the logical aspects, but now it's time to bring in more color, more creativity, more expression here in ways that feel satisfying and freeing and nurture you, okay? Let's get, I'm seeing like bright colors and very like vibrant changes in your life, from like your style, what you wear, to like what you're focusing on. I'm seeing a lot of bright colored paint as well. And we also have you are a spiritual warrior. Okay. So you have faced a lot here, Pisces. And you have these gifts and you have this ability and this strength within you. And I feel like, although you may not share with everyone kind of, you know, the challenges that you face, right? Although it's great to share those with those that you trust, those that you love, those that hold space for you. I think this is just kind of a tip of the hat to you for all that you've kind of moved through, how you've transformed. And I feel like the integration of this spiritual warrior, of these experiences, creates this, it feels like this gold, like this golden energy that you can create with, right? That then also helps others. Again, like whether it's you're writing a book or you are, you know, painting, or, but there's something here that comes from your experiences, comes from you alchemizing your experiences and the wisdom within them, okay, to express yourself, okay, creatively, and then also inspire others. So you've heard grow through what you go through, right? I think for you, it's you've grown through what you've gone through, and now you have the gold of it, and now you're going to take this golden energy and transmute, transform, and create with it whatever you want. Okay, I'm getting the Empress energy coming through here, where it's like whatever your vision is, like I said. But expressing yourself, again, is so important. So allow yourself to express yourself in ways that feel best for you. Okay? Create space and time for that. And when that spiritual warrior comes up, you know, maybe the spiritual warrior shows up and there's a bit of a shadow side there. There's a bit of a, you know, shadow energy. Appreciate it. Like, appreciate the ways that your spiritual warrior protects you. You know, hear her out, okay, or hear him out if you're a masculine watching this. But obviously, you know, take a balanced approach, but also try not to deny those parts of yourself that protect you and that have something to share. I think too, Pisces, you are tapping into different aspects of yourself. You're learning about your shadow. You're learning about your inner warrior. You're learning about your inner goddess. You're learning about these different energies and aspects of who you are. And you're balancing them through your expression, okay? In healthy ways, in beautiful ways. And you're honoring, you know, all of you. And then you can create like the Empress, okay? All right. You can transmute the shadow, right? So let's go ahead and get a counterpart message for you, a sacred counterpart message for you. It's a message for Pisces here. Okay. We have a want to make an effort to maintain this connection even if it has been infrequent. So, like I said, with all the other signs, this could be somebody you're connecting with currently, somebody, you know, you're not connected with. But I feel like both of you are very busy. You're busy transforming, or you're busy at work, or you're busy in service, okay, to the world. But this person's going to keep coming through. This person's going to keep showing up. This person is going to overcome those obstacles and challenges and I don't want to say prove themselves, but be there for you, okay? So if you don't have this energy in your life right now, this could be somebody that you are attracting in here. But I think that even if you are together with this person, you both honor and respect the space of transformation. When you do kind of need to take space and spend time, you know, with your soul, you know, to gain your clarity or to do that alchemy work. Getting like a Knight of Pentacles energy, like coming through here. Might not be the fastest moving connection, right? But it's slow and steady. I'm seeing like a feather that's like half gray and half white. Like things are clearing, things are transmuting. Like I said, even if you're with this person, like you're both doing a lot of clearing work at this time, and you'll know by how they show up consistently. And if not, you know, you could be aligning with this person, you know, in the future here, when you both have done a lot of clearing work. When you feel more grounded in who you are and more focused in your presence, not as, you know, distracted by any sort of densities, okay? All right, Cancer signs. What is a loving message for Cancer signs? Your unconditional love of self is protecting you, okay? So this is beautiful that you might be dealing with a lot of, you know, psychic energy leaks, right? Energies trying to attach to you, energies that are jealous of you, and you know, you have sealed yourself in love, you have sealed yourself, and you've probably done a lot of shadow work to really accept and love all of who you are. So those energy leaks don't happen, and those opinions don't matter, and you can walk into a room and not worry about what other people think about you, because you love yourself, you love your life. You know, you have a beautiful flowing loving energy, Cancer signs, and it's like right now you're pouring that into you, which is really great to see, especially with the Cancer sign readings for the month of April. We also have let your friends support you, okay? That yes, you're pouring this love into yourself, but let others, you know, who are genuine also come through for you and support you and bring forth their gifts and their strengths. And you know, I know that you've supported them and that you've brought a lot of gifts and blessings to their life. Let them do that for you here, okay? Reach out, and I feel like there's many joyful times to be had here with your friends and those that maybe you have felt kind of at a distance from for a while. And, you know, these friends being high vibrational, you know, that bring levity, bring fun adventures to your life, okay, bring value, make life better, right? We always want people around us, especially for those of us that are really comfortable being in our own energy. We always want those around us that are like better than our solitude, right? It's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. But you've done so much, you know, self-love work here. And if not, you know, maybe that's something that you're guided to embrace at this time if you've been overgiving and it's time to receive. Okay. Put yourself first. Now let's go ahead and get a message for Cancer signs from a counterpart energy, from a sacred counterpart energy. Keep in mind, this could be somebody that you are connected with now, if you're in a happy and healthy relationship, or this could be somebody that you're connecting with in the future. Okay, I would be lost without you. So for many of you, you already are connected. This could be somebody, I'm getting like strong, husband or wife energy, you know, strong commitment here. So it could be that your partner, you know, you are their guiding light is what's coming through here. And this person, you know, is expressing a lot of appreciation for your leadership, for the way that you lead with love, for how supportive you are. Now, I feel this person might have been leaning on you quite a bit recently, okay? And this came through in the Cancer reading for April, I believe. But, you know, this person might be leaning on you a little bit too much. So make sure that you have that support also from, you know, your friends. Or if you're spending too much time with this person and you're like, oh, I just want to spend time with my friends, like creating that space for that too. But I feel like this energy would be somebody who is like they know, you know, for many of you, like I said, you're already married to this person. Like they know beyond the shadow of a doubt that, you know, you are the person for them. They know how valuable, you know, you are. And I feel like they might have been going through some sort of inner child healing at this time as well, and that might have put them in a bit of a weird emotional space recently. Okay, so maybe again they've been like sharing a lot with you, you've been holding a lot of space, you've been doing a lot of nurturing. So make some time for yourself, for joy and fun, for you to receive support too. Because I'm getting like, I'm seeing you just like sitting down and like taking a deep breath and relaxing. Okay, so I think that's really important here for you at this time. But I feel like this energy, this counterpart energy coming through is also, you know, quite humble. Especially if it's mainly masculine energy, right? This person leads with masculine energy. You know, you might feel like you don't get enough credit, okay? But receive that here. Like, you lead beautifully, okay? And this person trusts you to lead or to shine the light on things that are important for them to see, okay? Maybe you do that with your gifts and your abilities, your intuition. But it's deeply humbling for somebody to say that. I mean, if it's genuine, like I'm sensing this is genuine and we're focusing on high frequency, healthy, beautiful energies here. I'm not seeing shadow necessarily in this, right? Where it would be a situation where someone was like trying to emotionally manipulate you or feed off of your energy. I'm not seeing that. I'm just thinking, you know, it's more so a surrender, like this person being very humble. Okay. And finally, like I said, giving you that appreciation, showing you that appreciation. Maybe they've just kind of recently taken things for granted. Maybe that'd be a little bit of the shadow, because you're always there for them. Now they're going to be showing some more appreciation. Okay, take that if it resonates. Let's move on to Scorpio. What is a message for Scorpio on their journey at this time? Message of love for Scorpio at this time. We have, it is okay if you don't remember. You don't have to have all the pieces in this moment. So you might feel a little scattered at this time, Scorpio. Breathe, ground, be present. You know, take the time to set your energy before you know, go off into the world. Okay, make sure that you are present here. Slow down, move slowly, move with intention. Okay, and I'm also sensing to have some compassion with yourself, because you could be having a lot of anxiety right now in your journey, or like you feel very scattered, and it's, you know, probably a lot of the energy shifts that are happening. Okay, I'm getting like somebody losing their keys, like they've lost their car keys in their house somewhere, they can't find them, they can't remember where they are, and they're frantically looking for them, right? But if you take the time to sit back, you can even connect with your guides and ask them to assist you with finding where, you know, helping you find where those keys are. But I think that in the moments where you're stuck in your head, you forget that you have these clair abilities, because you're, you know, a water sign. So you can tap into your clair abilities, whether it's your clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, to kind of receive clues or some direction about where that lost item is. Okay, I'm getting that very specific example. And if you sit down and you allow yourself to connect in and receive, rather than trying to like constantly search, I feel like then you will receive, you know, that information that you were looking for, or that direction for where those keys are, where that lost item is, right? Again, always high vibrationally connecting with high vibrational, you know, guides and everything, and receiving high vibrational guidance. But give yourself some compassion, okay? Give yourself a break. You could feel a little burned out at this time, or a little frazzled at this time. Okay, so if you need to kind of take a moment to yourself. Take a moment to yourself just to breathe out. Allow yourself to relax and receive. Maybe look at some different mindful practices, or like, again, I'm just getting that message. So for many of you, this is like, something that you're looking for that you can't find. Maybe go for a walk and take your mind off of it for a little bit, and then, especially if like you like can't relax and you've got all this energy built up, go for a walk. Okay. And I feel like when you're going for a walk or you're focusing on something else, then you'll receive, oh, I remember what drawer I put it in. Oh, I remember the coat pocket it's in, there's something like that. Okay. Let's see what else. What other messages for Scorpio? Okay, we have every trigger is a moment to heal. Take all the time you need. So again, you could have all these activating things kind of happening, but sometimes if we're ungrounded or we're already in that that space, it doesn't take much, right? So again, we have take all the time that you need. So take the time to, maybe gain some perspective. Take some time to create space for yourself. Take some time for, any sort of support that you need at this time on your journey. Could be a lot of shadow work that's showing up for you, okay, that you're moving through here. So breathe through it, ground your energy, receive any support, that you require. Take time for perspective, take time to breathe out. Maybe even make a list of things that help you to relax, okay? Whether it's certain types of breathing, having a cup of tea, just taking a moment for yourself. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some counterpart love messages. Keep in mind you could be connecting with this person now, or this could be somebody you're connecting with in the future, but this is a high vibrational energy that I am channeling through here, high vibrational messages. Someone who would be a vibrational match for Scorpio. Okay, we have I want you to take better care of yourself. All right. So this person is going to mirror to you ways in which that, and I don't mean mirror to you as that they're going to act out, these ways, but more so they're going to express to you and say, hey, like, I've noticed you're really stressed, and they want what's best for you. So they're like wanting you to take that space and time to give yourself what you need to receive here. This could even be right now kind of a friendship energy I'm getting. I'm not getting like someone that, you're in a deep committed relationship with at this time, but I feel like this person could be a friend at this time, and they just notice like that you are stressed. And like I said, you could be running on adrenaline. You could be, spending a lot of time in your mind and not so much in your body to recognize what your body needs in the moment. So make sure that you're taking time to move into your body, right? To feel into your body, to give yourself what it is that you need. But yeah, this person's going to kind of be able to see those blind spots or see some of that shadow within you and help you to kind of transmute or alchemize that, or bring it to the light in your awareness. You're like, oh my gosh, yes, I haven't been taking the time to, like, let's say you had some sort of goal, like how much water you wanted to drink, your hydration or something like that. And this person kind of like, they're like accountability partner, right? They kind of call you out on it. Like, oh, hey, I've noticed that you haven't been, taking in as much, hydration as you wanted to, as you'd expressed to me. Okay, something like that, like supportive, but in a way of accountability, or in a way where, like, if you're in your head and you're going 5 different directions at once, this person can kind of bring you back to the present moment and help you focus on one thing, and that thing being yourself, to take the best care of yourself. So I hope that makes sense. I know those were kind of some silly examples, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. This person's like an accountability partner where they can see your blind spots, and kind of bring your attention to that so that you can give yourself what what it is that you kind of need in the moment. You know, this person could be an empath as well, is what I'm kind of getting. But more so like a supportive friendship energy is coming through for you, Scorpio. Okay. Next, let's go ahead to Taurus. So for Taurus, what are the best messages for Taurus right now? Best love messages for Taurus right now on their journey. Oh my, oh my. Okay, you had a lot come through. I'm not going to go into all of these, but we do have... Okay, we're going to go through these. We have go where you are celebrated. And we have be gentle with your precious and mighty soul. Okay, and we did have like some shadow work that you're moving through. Okay. So you could be on the hermit's journey right now. You could be feeling like those around you don't appreciate you. You're kind of outgrowing social groups. You're outgrowing certain spaces that you're in. So the message here is go where you're celebrated, and celebrated for who you are authentically, not who for what you provide, or, how you fit into a little box that makes other people comfortable. Like, you shouldn't have to shapeshift. You should be able to be your authentic self and be able to express yourself freely here. And that's kind of the message that's coming through. And also to be very gentle with yourself, especially if you're going through that shadow work. You're doing a lot of clearing at this time. Okay. And you're revealing more of your light. So as you, again, move through that density, you're going to be tapping more into your light and into your own gifts and abilities, and more awareness of who you are and your strengths, okay? Probably more of your soul self is also going to be coming through here. But to have that self-compassion, especially if you're, again, in some sort of environment that is, could be at work or something like that, that's a little bit more insensitive, or, people are a bit more unawakened, just kind of to be aware of that, to go where you are celebrated, and to have that love and compassion for yourself here. Okay, you kind of mirror a little bit with the Cancer energy that, was like, let your friends support you, and also give yourself like unconditional love, because that is protecting you. Okay, especially like, again, if you're in certain situations where you're dealing with difficult energies and you kind of have to, and like if it's at work, or you're kind of in a transition phase where like you are, the destination, like you'd have your goal and you're focused on maybe a higher timeline. You're kind of in between the timelines at this time. So there's certain energies that maybe you'd rather not have to kind of deal with, but you are, as you are kind of shifting and aligning with, your best life, your highest timeline, going where you're celebrated, right? Like an example would be like you're going to go on vacation and you're going to go see friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and you're celebrated, it's a high frequency space, but you have, that's at the end of the week, and now you're kind of at work and it's not as high of a frequency, not as fun, right? Maybe you're not as appreciated, okay? So, but there's, the part of the week that you kind of move through. So as you're moving through that time, to be very gentle with yourself, to give yourself unconditional love and compassion, okay? To know what to ignore, like ignore those that are really negative, not to give your time and attention to them, the attention-seeking, almost like energies that just want your time, just want to take from you. That's something that I'm getting there. Okay, let's go ahead and get a counterpart message for you. This could be somebody you're connecting with now. This could be somebody that you're going to be connecting with down the road, but this is high vibrational, healthy vibrational match energy. Okay. I have difficulty focusing when you are around me. That's what this person is expressing. Because you are brilliant, because you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are strong, you are, awe-inspiring, okay? I feel like the way you're seeing yourself right now might not be the way that this person sees you, okay? And like they see the divinity within you. You definitely turn this person on. You inspire them. You energize them, okay? Your presence of your energy is really powerful too. Okay, but they're distracted by you. Like, I feel like this person you know, maybe has difficulty focusing at work because they're thinking about you. Or maybe like they have difficulty sometimes expressing themselves the way that they want to, because they're so taken by your presence, by your energy, by your, you know, who you are authentically. Like when you're in front of them, like it's just you two. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like it's just you two in the world. Like that's kind of the energy that's coming through there. Like your presence demands their attention, is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, let's go to Capricorn. We might have to do a second video here, but let's see what's coming through for Capricorn on their journey. The best loving message here for Capricorn. We have you inspire me. Okay, so remembering how you inspire others. Okay, and we have you are safe in this moment. Grounding yourself here. Okay, some of you could be moving through something really challenging, okay, at this time, but there is this sense of however you're showing up right now, even if you feel like you're a complete mess, okay, you know, transformation is messy. Change can be messy, right? You might feel sometimes, Capricorn, like there's like this belief system that you're like not good enough that's kind of driving you here. All right, but this is a message for you to receive that you are good enough, okay? That you're way more than good enough, that you inspire others. And like I said, where you might feel like you look a mess, okay? People are inspired by you. Also, I feel like people feel very safe with you as well, okay? Kind of like the Taurus energy, again, I feel like people see you way differently than you see yourself right now, because again, you could be moving through some shadow work at this time. But taking time to ground, connect with nature, maybe even just sit on the ground and, you know, focus your presence from your root chakra down into the earth to connect in with the earth. Okay, if you've been feeling ungrounded here. I'm seeing for some of you, like, your nervous system is being activated because you have a lot of success coming towards you, or you have like a lot of clients coming towards you, or you know, there's a lot of products that you're selling, but there's something that's like a blessing but feels overwhelming. So I feel like it's important you create space for this blessing that's coming in here, because with this you are safe in this moment. I don't feel like this is something where, you know, you've been activated in a negative way. I feel like this is something like very successful, very powerful, that's happening, that's coming in here, that you're sensing, and it's like way more than you had expected, and so you're kind of in a state of amazement is what's coming through here. And this is also saying like that your safety and your grounded energy and your presence is very important for you, you know, at this time. And to create spaces and environments that feel that way for you, right? Like I'm seeing you changing around your office, or bringing in like more supportive vibrations, energies, crystals, maybe even vision boards, things like that. But there's like this sense of a lot of success coming in, and then it being like, oh my gosh, like a bit overwhelming for you. So receive what resonates with that. And of course, if you don't feel safe with where you are, going someplace where you feel safe. You know, whether that's a space, a person, you know, sometimes when we become ungrounded, it's really helpful to connect with another energy that's very grounded, okay, that holds space for us. But more so, I'm getting the energy of excitement, like something very exciting is coming in here. So let's get a counterpart energy here for you, Capricorn. This could be somebody you're connecting with now, if you're in a healthy, you know, and happy connection, or It could be somebody that you're going to be connecting with down the road. Okay, we have you have no idea how much it turns me on to see you stand in your power. Awesome. Okay, so this person